Hey everybody, how you doing? We're here on a couple minutes early, just hanging out and just shooting the breeze. We'll be starting in a couple minutes, but I wanted to make sure you guys had a chance to tune in and let you know that we are broadcasting and doing well. So welcome. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Technology Tuesday. Paul, how you doing?
Good, good. Happy Tuesday.
Hey guys, how you doing? So we got to get this. Everybody, how you doing? We're here on a couple minutes early. Oh, I am now. Hold on. Shooting the breeze. We're starting on my own page. I wanted to make sure. Okay. Can't be on my own page and broadcasting because you hear yourself in the loop. But so Paul, finish telling me we were basically talking about Apple's new, well, not the new operating system because they have Sierra. They also have a new MacBook Pro, which I've been looking at. But tell me about how with the older operating system, El Capitan, you can kind of go back and forth between your iPad and your phone and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, it has a feature called handoff. So if you're working on a document, you can start an email or a phone call on your laptop or your iPad and hand it over to your phone or vice versa, right? You can start a email, start typing an email on your phone, go to your laptop and finish it. You can make a phone call on your computer. So you place the call and hand it off to your phone. Same thing with the with your iPad.
Is that just for like Apple specific apps and programs?
Well, yeah. So like Pages, Safari, the Mail program, Notes, everything Apple. Yeah. It's integrated that way.
Yeah, so it doesn't work with the third-party apps. Like if I have a Gmail app, I can't start a thing on my iPad, or I can't start the app on my computer and be working on Gmail on my computer and then say I got to head out and then just throw it over to.
Well, I think on Gmail you could because that works on the server.
Right.
It's server side, so I think Gmail would do it. But what you would have is an icon down on the taskbar. You'll see an icon to the left, and that shows like, hey, there's an integration between these two apps and the devices.
Okay.
So if I'm looking at a web page in Safari, if I have it open on my iPhone or my iPad, and I go to my Mac, there's a little icon to the left that says basically, hey, do you want to look at that here? All I do is click it and it brings up that web page. I don't have to go find it again or, save it to my bookmarks, wait for it to sync up. So it's really, really nice. Plus in Sierra, you can copy and paste between devices. So you can copy something on your iPhone and paste it on your Mac.
I'm going to be looking forward to that.
That's really cool. And you know what I like? One of the big things I do a lot is I'll text a document or a picture or some information. But I'm set up that way, and I forget a lot of people aren't. So I can text directly from my computer a document. And, if you're set up like that, you'll get the document directly.
Yeah.
To me, I think speed is between the devices. First is AirDrop, if you're going to send something, then is text, right? And then email. So if you're able to like text the document or the, whatever it is, direct from one person to the next, and they have all this integration. It's real nice.
Cool. It's awesome. Hey guys, it's 1 o'clock, so we're going to start. For you guys tuning in, welcome to another episode of Technology Tuesday. I am here with my marketing partners and good friends, Paul Ola. Hey, Paul, say hello.
Howdy. Happy Tuesday.
Michael Phillips, the dog trainer. Michael, say hello.
Hey.
And we're here to share with you guys today. We're going to share with you some video marketing strategies that we use and you can use too. So that's what we're going to cover. And You guys got anything you need to let me know or want everyone to know before we get started? I'll take that as a no. Okay.
No, we're good.
All right. So we will just jump on in and get started here. We'll share the desktop.
I was hoping this little fur ball would be asleep by now, but he's not.
Okay. Yeah, so for those of you guys who don't know, we'll jump back here right quick. Mike has a brand new puppy. So tell us a little bit about the puppy before we get started, but not too long because I know how much you love the dog. You talk all day.
Yeah, I could talk the whole hour on that. But anyway, just Saturday got an 8-week-old golden retriever puppy, fur ball, and we're still working on the name. It's one of those things that we had one passed away last year, and as I'm getting ready to pick this one up, I find out that the two of them are related to a dog back in 1974 that was the winningest dog of all time at that time with dog shows. And that dog has sired over 300 champions since then. And we always knew our other dog, Buddy, was a champion, but we never took him to shows or anything. But everybody was impressed by him. But anyway, so now we have us a little 8-week-old, and of course I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep at night because I'm having to get up and take him out, trying to put him on a schedule, and oh, it's wonders of parenthood, so to speak.
Yeah, that's fun. Puppies are fun.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the puppy, man, and keep us up to date with the progress of that.
We got to see a picture, Mike.
Yeah, looking forward to hear more. All right, so
if I could figure out how to put one up there right now, I would, but not for now.
We're going to jump right into today's content, guys. Switch this over. Wrong thing. Hold on one second. All right. Are you guys seeing my desktop? Are you seeing me?
I'm seeing you.
You.
Okay. That's what I thought.
No. He wants to bite the wires. Come here.
All right, how about now?
Now I see desktop.
That's it.
Good. All right. All right, so we're going to dive right on here. Today's topic, how to create video. So, listen, guys, video is huge. And what we've learned is that there is nothing that helps your website actually convert better than by adding video. Video speeds up the conversation. And if they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, then I can only imagine what video does. So what you want to do is, if you haven't already been using video and have video on your website, we want to cover some of the things that we use to be able to create video so that you can create videos for your website or for YouTube or for anything else for that matter, even if it's just for fun or for family events, creating video. If you're just a little bit creative, then you're probably going to enjoy creating video. And we're going to try to make this process a little bit easier with you, showing some of the software that we use and try to give you a path to follow so that you can get on this path to creating awesome video for your business and for your life. So what we're going to cover is we're going to cover Screencast-O-Matic. This is where you can get started relatively quickly for cheap and create videos on your computer. And basically screencast, capture your screen and your webcam with Screencast-O-Matic. And basically all of these softwares do the same thing. They literally will capture your desktop and also your webcam, and you can use either or both at the same time. The next one we're going to cover is ScreenFlow, and this is a Mac-only software. And if you have a Mac and you're going to want to use something to edit video and also possibly record your webcam and or desktop, I highly recommend ScreenFlow over everything else. And we'll cover the price and how to use that when we get there. And then last but not least, we're going to cover Camtasia Studio. And Camtasia, there is a Windows version and a Mac version. I'm going to show you the Mac version. For the basic features that I'm going to cover, it's going to be pretty much the same in Windows. And for the actual strategies that we're going to show you today, it's going to be the exact same in Windows. But I don't have a Windows PC to show you, so you have to bear with us and just see it on the Mac. All right? So that's what we got in store for you guys today. So without further ado, our 3-step success formula. Put God first in everything you do. Believe in yourself and never give up. Those are the 3 things that if you instill those in your life and in your personality, you will succeed in your business ventures. So I hope that you take these simple but powerful formula that I use for myself and that Paul and Mike use for their businesses, and use it for yourself. When you do these three things in this order, you will have amazing success. All right. So let's hit it. Screencast-O-Matic. So before I show you this one, let me tell you a little bit about it. This was one I was looking for when I actually needed something to capture my. I was looking for something to capture. One of my machines was down that had my actual recording software on it, and I needed something fast, easy, and quick, and didn't cost a lot of money. And so I came across Screencast. One of the marketing friends of mine put me onto it, and I was like, wow, this is really amazing, because it had almost all the same features, and you can literally use Screencast for free for up to 15 minutes. So if you need to create a video that's less than 15 minutes, you can use Screencast every single day, as much as you want, for free. So have you guys heard of Screencast-O-Matic?
I have not.
Me either. I've never heard of it.
Okay. So this is a an oldie but goodie. So jump down here. And see, I think this is it here. Actually, it's a website. So we will jump into, and it's at Screencast-O-Matic, has a weird name, but just go to screencast-o-matic.com, and you can basically start recording, and for free you can download the little recorder. It looks just like this, and you can record for up to 15 minutes for free. And a pro version, where if you need to record longer for unlimited recordings, it's just $15 a year. So if you're just getting started and you want to try something out, you can try out Screencast-O-Matic for free and create videos up to 15 minutes. Or for only $15 a year, this is the cheapest version that I know of, to give you full recording. That's a really good quality software, is $15 a year, and it works for both PC and Mac. All right, so it's Screencast-O-Matic. And when you log in, let me see if I'll just log in here. It's probably been a minute.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
While you're doing that, I think we might have a technology glitch today. What I'm seeing on Facebook Live is me, not your screen.
Yes, we are not broadcasting on Facebook Live today.
Okay.
Back to Facebook Live, there is some glitches that have the video not streaming properly. So until we get that worked out.
Why am I seeing me?
Because when we were doing it last week, the frame that captured the start frame, you were talking.
Okay, but it's me right now. Like, I got a different background this week than I had last week, and I'm seeing me right now.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's about a 20-second delay.
That's interesting.
That's good.
Yeah. It's awesome. I would call it a glitch.
We'll call that success.
Except that everybody's watching me right now for anybody that's watching instead of you or your screen.
All right, Paul, are you seeing the same thing?
Let me check.
We'll see what's going on here. All right, guys, we are just checking on some stuff here, see what everyone else is seeing, and we will get this worked out. So Mike is saying he's seeing himself and not what we're having, which is not what he's supposed to see. I'm almost there. Thank you guys for being patient. Appreciate that. Because sometimes you got to get the technology to work with you.
I'm seeing Mike. I see the lower, in the lower corner of the screen, there's the two different additional images, but I'm seeing Mike. Right.
Yep. Okay. We are right. We are seeing Mike. By the way, Mike, you're looking good, bro. On that camera, it's looking
Thank you,
awesome.
guys.
All right. So you guys are not getting the desktop.
Mike, I see the lower.
All right. Let's see if we can fix this here.
Yeah, that looks like me.
All right. Yep.
Everybody wants to be like Mike.
And the little boy has finally settled down.
So now I have it back on me, so let's switch over in just a second. Sorry, guys, we having a problem with the desktop, capturing desktop. I think we're good now.
Online, I'm still seeing me.
That looks normal. And you said it's about a 20-second delay, right?
Now I see you.
Nice. Okay, so it's all coming. All right. So maybe with the grace of Facebook's, I'm not Facebook, but YouTube's editor, I may chop that out. May chop that out. So you guys should be good. You should see the desktop in any second now.
I see that.
All right, cool. So we're going to jump back here. I'm going full screen. Let me know if you see that in a couple seconds. 3-step success formula. Put God first in everything you do. Believe in yourself because you need to believe in yourself. If you want to make things happen, just decide that you can do what you want to do. Believe in yourself and never give up. You're going to be hit with challenges and trials. Keep going after your dreams. All right, so that's our 3-step success formula. And now we're talking about Screencast-O-Matic. And this is basically a free desktop recorder that will record your desktop and your webcam, right? So if you can create some simple training videos, educational videos, whatever you can show on your computer, you can use with Screencast-O-Matic. And I'm going to pull up. Nope. All right. Screencast-O-Matic.com. It's with the dashes, so it's kind of a funny site there. And so if you see here, I've been had this for a while. Actually, since 2011 is when I first created my first video. I think I deleted some ones after that. But you can record, like I said, you can record up to 15 minutes. Basically, you just hit start recorder, and it will launch the recorder, and you can open up the app. And I have to be careful because I got my cameras running here, and I'm also, doing the live broadcast. So I got to make sure I don't mess up here. So basically, it opens up like this. And can you guys see this black and white line here?
Yeah, I see it.
Yes.
Okay. So that is your recording, right? And you can choose whether you're doing both webcam or screen. So basically how this works is you choose either a screen, just recording your desktop, just recording your webcam, or both. So let's just do screen because I don't want it to grab my camera. And then you can choose the size. So this is 640 by 480, and you can do full screen, and this will do the whole entire screen, everything you got. And so when you're ready to record, just hit the button, and it'll count down 3, 2, 1, and you're recording. And this is your mic, so as you're talking, you should see it going up and down as you talk. This lets you know that you're recording. And so basically, you can choose if you have different mics set up here. You can select which mic you want it to work with, all right? Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I wanted to make sure I didn't grab the mic and now you guys can't hear me. So all you gotta do is hit record, and then it'll count down, and it'll change to a stop button. So you record until you're ready to stop, and hit stop. And you can also click this if you had some other preferences that you want to choose. So for example, if you want to it to reposition the cursor on resume. So if you pause it and stop it, it'll reposition the cursor so that it doesn't look choppy. And you just have these other controls. Pretty much by default, whatever's set by default pretty much works really well. The pause key, you can change that to an option P or a control P, or whichever button you want to be your hotkey, so you don't have to use the mouse to click on stuff. And then zoom on double click. This just means as you're creating stuff on the recording, if you click on something, it will highlight it so people know what to click on, so they can follow you, follow along your recording. All right. So then once it's done, it kind of puts these videos inside of here, and you can send links to them. And I use this like sometimes to send errors to support. So sometimes it's easier to show support for whatever products and services you have, the actual problem. They can solve it a lot faster if they can actually see it. So this will work great. And usually what I'm saying has to go to support is definitely under 15 minutes. So I can just fire it up, record it right quick, and send it right off to them. So that is Screencast-O-Matic. And then again, if you need to record for longer than 15 minutes, it's only $15 a year, which is worth it in my mind if you need to record longer recording videos. And again, you can do both your webcam and your screen at the same time. What you guys think about Screencast-O-Matic?
It's pretty nice. That's a smart idea, to record the errors. That's a good idea, really good idea.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, so hope you guys use that, you know, for you have technical issues and you need to send it to support. Just send it right there. So we can cancel this. And this is where the videos are stored, screencast-o-matic.com. So Screencast works great for if you're just starting out and you want to try it out. Again, it's free, and you can use it all day long with a free account.
Mm-hmm. And your videos are hosted there, and they stream from there too?
Yep. So here, just mousing over this, you can get a link, right? You can get a link. So here's a direct link. Here's an embed code if you want to put it on your video. And you can actually download MP4 if you want to download it and put it in something else to edit it. Maybe you want to add an intro or something like that.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yep. And then if you click on it, once you're in your own account, it will have its own page, and you can play it right from your own page. Basically, here's ads. It's supported by ads. It's how they kind of support that. But again, this is inside your account. This is not like you're sending people here, but they do have a channel. So you can set up a channel. You can set up a channel and then send people to the channels. So, you know, I have a training channel, so I can create training videos and send people to that training channel to watch those training videos. At the time that I was doing this, I was creating training for my VAs, and I created this channel so I could send to them. But I am no longer doing it that way, but it's just an idea that you guys can have for creating different channels for different content that you may want to use. All right. And then it also tell you how many views you have for a particular video. So that's Screencast-O-Matic. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know. Since we are back on the Facebook page, the chat box is right below. So even if you're watching this after the live broadcast and it's on a replay, if you have a question, right below the video, you can ask your question. We check it every day, and we will be able to answer your question even if you catch us on the replay. All right? All right, so that's Screencast-O-Matic. Right here. I thought I was going to jump right there. All right, so what do we got? We got the next one is ScreenFlow. Paul, you familiar with ScreenFlow?
A little bit, yeah. Yep.
Mike, I know you just got a Mac, so are you familiar with ScreenFlow? Uh-oh. Mike's puppy must have jumped up, so he's not with us. All right, so check this out.
I think he's muted.
Oh,
Sorry
okay.
about that. I had muted myself, yes. And I have not used ScreenFlow yet. I haven't got that one installed yet.
Okay. So we're going to shift gears here. So this software is called ScreenFlow. It's for Mac only, so it's not for PC. So you guys with the PCs got to hold on for a second until we get to Camtasia. But ScreenFlow does everything that we just talked about. It allows you to record video. It allows you to record your webcam at the same time if you want. But it takes it a step further where it really allows you also to edit video. So it wasn't designed to be a full-blown video editor. However, I found it to be the perfect video editor because you can bring other video clips in, you can bring other graphics in, and actually edit video. And because it was kind to be, it was created to be via the name ScreenFlow, a desktop recording application, and not a quote-unquote video editor. It's simpler to use, easier to use, and I like it much better, and it's easier to teach. So if you want to do some video editing and you have a Mac and you don't want to have to learn the real heavy-duty big program that has a long learning curve, I forget the name of it. Paul, what's the name of the video editing program for Mac?
Well, the one that comes with it is iMovie, but I mean, there's
There's iMovie, which is their basic video.
And the expensive one. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Google it.
I'm going to go to the App Store because it shows right up.
So yeah. So anyway, Paul will find the name in a minute. But it's this is much easier. It's much faster to do full-blown video editing. And I've had both ScreenFlow and I have Camtasia for Mac because there is a Mac.
Final Cut Pro.
Yes, Final Cut Pro. Thanks, Paul. So yeah, much easier to learn, much faster to use than Final Cut Pro. Now, if you do want to do like, movie type editing or create like music videos and really cool effects and all that, then this probably won't be for you. ScreenFlow won't do it for you. It has some very simple edits and stuff we'll show you, but if you want to do the real heavy special effects type stuff and that type of thing, if that's where you're headed, then what is it called again? Final Cut, yes, Final Cut. Final Cut. Final Cut Pro would be more for you. All right. So pricing wise, ScreenFlow is $99. $99 to purchase it, and it's kind of the second tier. So let me show you ScreenFlow a little bit. All right, so when you first get ScreenFlow, they're going to tell you what's new in their latest version, but you can go to New Recording. And here it'll tell you what it's going to record. And I don't have the latest version, right? I have this right before the latest version that just came out a month or so ago. The latest version allows you to record, choose your screen, right? So it allows you to choose your screen, but the one before that only allows you to choose your entire desktop. So you can either choose to record your desktop or not. If you don't, it's just going to record the webcam. So you can basically choose what you want it to record. So here it's going to record your webcam. So you can choose, because I have the Logitech HD C920 and also have the built-in iSight. And you can switch between them if you select. So you see the difference in quality between the built-in iSight and the C920. And then you can choose what size of video you want here. And then also, where do you want to record your audio from, right? So this is basically just the mic settings again, where you're going to record the audio. And do you want to record the computer's audio or not? So if you're going to play a video, or if your computer has sound for whatever whatever you're going to show, and you want that to get picked up, you just hit record audio. Okay. So pretty much that is your settings. They also have some more advanced settings, but out of the box, just you don't have to change anything there. And when you're ready to record, you just hit the red button, and it will start to record. So I'll hit it here, and you see the whole screen went dark, and it's giving me the countdown, and then it will start to record. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is a test recording for ScreenFlow. I am test recording for ScreenFlow right now. And I'll hit stop, and then it's going to bring up what we recorded. So it's going to give you 2 tracks. The first track is the webcam video and the audio, right? And they have these together. So the webcam video and the audio is together, and then you have the background. And so you can kind of choose to move these around if you want. What some people do is they have a green screen and they put a green screen behind them, and then they make it transparent so it looks like they're actually on the desktop. You can control the size of this, how big you want it, right? And you can also move it around. Like if you want it to start off here, and as it plays, you hit the play bar to play. And now you want to move it. You can kind of set it so that you have an insert here, and you can move it here, and it'll move during the recording. So that's some of the little edits you can do. It makes it real easy to do. I'll show you, like, you just add an action, and then this is the video and kind of where do you want it to end. So if you move here, right? So this action, as this is playing, once it gets here, it's going to kind of move to where it ends. Does that make sense? Did I confuse you guys with that one?
No, that made perfect sense. Pretty neat
That was
feature.
perfect sense to me. I understood it for sure.
Good. So you can easily add, things like that to move stuff around, or even, maybe you want to just to fade it out. So whatever you want the video to do, can do. The other thing is that it's based on layers, right? So I teach about layers in my website course when I'm talking about graphics, but video is kind of built the same way. Whatever's on the bottom, right? So this particular, again, this is video. This is on the bottom, and this is what you see. So if I move this out of the frame, you see the screen turns black because it is no longer, this is the play point, right? It's no longer behind it, or underneath, should I say. So this video is here, this video is here, and because this video is smaller, we see the rest around it. If I was to drag this video below, now this video is still here, but you can't see it because it's behind it, right? So just think about, layers. This is a pancake, but it's on top of this pancake, and this pancake is completely covering this pancake. And if you're looking down straight from the top, it only looks like you're looking at one pancake. So it's all based on layers. And since it's based on layers, you can add things over it. So if we wanted to add, let's say, a logo, we could just add a logo by dragging it over here. So these up here, right quick, I'll do this real quick, right? So these up here is the different elements. This is the video, this is the sound. These are other things that they can add to it that you want, but back here is the other elements. So real easy, you can drag an image here, especially if it's transparent, you can add your logo. And then just like this video, you can put your logo in the corner or wherever you want. And this is kind of the beginning of video editing. So the other thing you can do, we're going to get a little bit advanced here. You can drag, here, I got an image. I image some clouds. Let's drag clouds here. Oops, so now we have some clouds. So let's just pretend this is image of some cloud of your logo. So now we'll put the play back at the beginning, and we can drag the image over and let it go. Now that image is huge, but we will scale it down. Scale it down. Scale it down. All right. So boom. Send that your logo, so you can have your logo in there. Now, unlike images are real good because unlike video, you can stretch an image. So if you wanted this image to be for the full video, you can stretch it out here. The difference between images and video is you cannot stretch video, all right? So if the clip is 3 seconds, you only got 3 seconds. That's it. If it's an hour, you only got an hour. You can't stretch it. Images you can stretch because they're just going to sit there, right? You can do them. You can stretch them as long as you want. So when it comes to video editing, there's something I need you guys to write down and remember. It's important. If you're going to edit video, This will make your videos stand out and be more professional than other videos, right? And it's something really simple. And it's 3 seconds and a big goofy smile, okay? That's what you need. 3 seconds and a big goofy smile. So why is this important? Because at the beginning and at the end, you always do a big goofy smile for 3 seconds, right? And I mean big goofy smile for 3 seconds, because if you just do a little smile, it doesn't really come off, right? If you do a big goofy smile, you have these 3 seconds to fade in or fade out or do a crossover. If you just quickly cut, then or stop. A lot of times people, you know, if you have someone to do a testimonial, one of the things I always tell them is, listen, I need you to give me a big goofy smile for 3 seconds before you start. And when you're done, a big goofy smile for 3 seconds. That gives us time to do all sorts of editing to get them in and out. And it may seem funny, like you're just sitting there for 3 seconds smiling for no reason. But when it comes to the editing of the video and putting stuff in, it makes a huge difference, right? So beginning and end, big goofy smile, 3 seconds. You guys got that?
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Okay.
I like that. That
That's
makes
Got
sense.
it, man. That's great.
That, because you can't stretch the video, right? It's you ain't got no choice. It's gonna fade in or fade out whatever you do. So you got to give it time. Those 3 seconds give you the time. All right. So that's the pro tip. That right there will make your videos look way more professional than everyone else out there. So if you have an intro video, and before you start talking, now you've got 3 seconds to fade it in and start talking, looks real professional. All right, so the other thing you guys can do here is you can add video in here, right? So just like we added a cloud, you can add video. The one cool thing about ScreenFlow that I love that's not actually in Camtasia is the ability to basically push one video on top of the other. See how I did that? So if these were
That's
two,
cool.
now it can be a video or a image. You can just push it on top of the other. And what this do will give you a transition from this video to this video. Let's just pretend this image is a video. It allows you to do a transition, and then you can click on this and change the transition to all these different ones. So what a transition is a way to get from one video, right, from this video, and let's just pretend this clouds is a whole different video, right, to clouds. So I'm gonna resize this so you see how it will really work. So let's just pretend these clouds are video. So if we play this, and once it gets here, it's gonna slowly transition from this video to clouds. See that?
Yep.
If you push it in more, it'll be slower, right? So that's how that works.
Cool. Very cool.
Now, if you don't have 3 seconds, you're going to be talking over, like, as soon as it starts, it's not finished. You're not really in the scene yet, and you're talking. So this is one of the cool things that's really cool and easy about ScreenFlow. And when you're editing, like, without getting into the very complicated or really powerful features, just being able to take one video clip, drag it into another video clip, change the transition by clicking on the little wheel. So by default, it's going to give you the most powerful transition, which is the crossfade. It blurs one into the other. That's the most popular transition used on video and TV, right? But you have all these others. So if you click on here and you want to do boxes, and now we play it, now it'll do boxes. Did you see that? I'll play it again so you guys watch up here. It'll do boxes, right? So you can again find any one you like. Here's the flash, which I think is pretty cool. Boom. I'll play it again, right? Watch up here. Boom. One scene to another. Flash is pretty cool. So you find something that you really like and you can use. So when it comes to video editing, right? So now you have a software that's real easy to use for video editing. You don't have a lot of hardcore features that you can learn. And if you want to learn video editing, this is the other thing that I recommend. if you just want to figure out how to do these transitions and stuff and how they work, start with and you're just playing with it, start with images, right? So let's see, I got some different clouds over here. Got something up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take these off what's called the timeline, because that's video. And I'm going to grab some of these other images. I'll make everything the same size. This image may be humongous. It is. Just like that first one. We'll scale it down. All right, so these same principles that I'm talking will also work for Camtasia when it comes to video editing. Move this up a little bit. This is the timeline. Remember, these are layers, right? So the size is whatever you see is on top, right? You want to be looking down. So this is one. You can slide this over, and you have, this one here. So when it comes to editing and learning how to edit, you can start off with images to kind of really get your understanding of how it works. I'm just lining these all up here. All right. So the other thing, how this works is you can align these right up to each other, and this is called cuts, right? So if it's not going to transition and fade, it'll just cut to one. This is the other most popular type of scene on radio and TV, where it just cuts from one scene to another. This is the most popular feature on TV. You see these cuts all the time. They cut from one camera to another camera, and the way you kind of figure out how you want your videos to look is to be able to go from one video clip to a different video clip, or to an image, or video on video, right, which we just saw. So, for example, if we wanted to have this video, but we wanted to have maybe a video clip or image on it, then what we could do is put this one, let's drag this down on top and resize it. So that's there. So if this is a video of someone talking, you can have a picture of a PowerPoint, right, of an image if you want to, or even another video clip. You can have it right playing in there. So this is kind of how you start to do video editing and start to understand the timeline, because like when it plays, and these numbers represent seconds. So here's from 0 to 5, 6 seconds, right? So if we stretch this out, this will play. We have an image, and we also have we had some space where it didn't catch up, so let's try it again. Cut from there, and the video's out. So you start to understand how these different elements play on top of each other with the timeline. You guys good? Are you clear with this? Do you understand how you can learn how to do video editing by starting off using images to kind of figure it out?
Oh yeah.
Greg, I have to say that looks a lot easier than some software I've played with.
Oh yeah.
I gotta say, everything Mac-based generally makes it easy to use. They make it so simple. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I agree, but I'm not going to discount my PC friends out there who don't have Macs. And I started on a PC, and my first video editing I learned on I learned on, what's the PC program for PC that they don't make anymore?
Camtasia? Oh,
they used to make it, what is it called? I want to say iMovie, but that's not it. Movie Maker.
Movie Maker, yeah, Windows Movie Maker.
I learned this same stuff on Movie Maker. I learned on using images in Movie Maker the same basic way. They just had it just worked a little bit. You couldn't merge, you couldn't take this one and throw it inside of this one. But other than that, I learned the same way. So let me play with these images and figure it out. And then I started doing stuff for, you know, my family, started recording, you know, birthdays and everything else. And then I was like, well, let me see how fancy I can make it, right? And so the creative side of me just kind of was like, hey, let's, you know, what can we add? And how can we add a title? How can we add a graphic and all of that stuff? And they all have training and text, right? I believe this is text. Yep, so you can add text. And so again, text, right? But look how it shows up here. So once you understand the simple how images work, when you start seeing something else on the timeline, now you get it. You're like, oh, okay, it's not going to show. There's nothing else over it, so this will show here over this thing at this point. Now you can type in here and, you know, have whatever you want to say, right? And the cool thing is the video won't stop until the last thing here. So I wanted to tell you that because a lot of times when you create a video, at the end, you may want to have your call to action, right? You know, click here on this website or call me right now, blah, blah, blah. And you don't want it to just end because the time the video ended, right? So what you can do is take your call to action or image, if it's an image, you can make it nice and put on image and stretch it out for however many seconds you want at the end of your video. So then here we'll do something cool, make it fade in, right? So it'll play, then it'll fade into black, and this is cool, and you can have that for however many seconds you want it to be at the end of your video. You know, anywhere from 10 to 20 seconds is probably good for the end of your video. So you can have your phone number, your call to action, whatever. So that's how you can use that in a marketing aspect of it, all right? So you guys got any questions about Camtasia? Oh, I said it wrong. ScreenFlow.
All right, now you're doing good.
Good.
No, that's good.
So then once you have it in here, you can save it in case you want to edit it later, but then you want to publish it, right? And so you can publish it, meaning make it playable somewhere. You can send it straight to YouTube. You can send it to Google Drive, Dropbox. Wow, you can even send it straight to Facebook now. So Facebook's an option. That's not Facebook Live. This is obviously just uploading a video, or Wistia, right? So those are all your options. Or you can just do export and it'll create an MP4 file on wherever you tell it to, right? So you tell it your desktop, you tell wherever you want on your computer, and you name it, and it'll be whatever name you choose, .mp4, and it's right on the thing. And typically, ScreenFlow will try to scale whatever your recording down is by 50%. You can choose to do that if you want to, or you can tell them, no, give me the full 1280 by 720. Or if you're recording higher than that, I purposely made my screen resolution 1280 by 720 because that was the resolution I wanted to record at. So another tip, especially if you're on a Mac that goes up to like 24, 4K and all that really cool stuff, right? You want to make sure that you're recording record size at pretty much at the size that you want to have the video file. So this is a little technical, so let me tell you the best option. Right now, at this time, the best option is probably 1280 by 720. That's HD at the low end, right? There's 1280 by 10, whatever it is, higher, the high HD, and YouTube takes those as well. But video takes a huge amount of space. I'm talking about it eats up a lot of space very quickly. So if you're going to be creating a lot of videos on a consistent basis, I recommend right now doing 1280 by 720, and then you can always adjust it later and start recording at a higher resolution. It all depends on how much space you have and what you're ultimately going to do with the videos. If you're going to create a lot of videos on a consistent basis, and you're going to do, hey Paul, what is it? 1280 by 10 something? 1280 by
1280 by 1064, I think it is.
Yeah. Here, I'll tell you. I'll just go to screen. And I did not mean to do that. Let's put this back right quick. Did not mean to click on it. I hope I didn't mess anything up. But so check this out. So yeah, so it's 1920 by 1080, right? So that's the high HD one. You can do that, but again, the higher that is, the huger these files are going to be, the longer they're going to take to upload, the longer they're going to take to render. Because remember, here it's just it's just here. And when you hit to edit, the first thing it's got to do is put this in a MP4 format and then upload it, right? So the larger the videos, the larger it's going to take, and especially if you don't have a really super fast computer, ultimately, I say it's usually going to take twice as long as whatever your video length is. So this play video here is only 13 seconds. So if I wanted to export it, it's going to take 26 seconds to export, and then it has to upload. So again, to make things easier for you, I highly recommend you just do the 1280 by 720. That will work out much better for you. All right, I'm finished with Camtasia. Any other really other stuff you need to add? They have the training videos, but this should work well for you if you're just wanting to get in there and edit videos. Highly recommend Camtasia over anything else if you have a Mac. All right. All right, so quit Camtasia. No, I'm not going to save that. And we can close that. And the last one that we have is Camtasia. Now, it was real hard for me to get ScreenFlow because I grew up with Camtasia. Camtasia was the first software I got from Movie Maker on a PC. And when I moved to Mac, they later came out with Camtasia for Mac, and I got it immediately. And you know, everyone was telling me about ScreenFlow, but I didn't want to hear it. I was a Camtasia fan. When I bought Camtasia for my PC, I bought the hard boxed version. So I still have the box that they sent me in the mail with the CDs for Camtasia 1.0. That was a long time ago, but just feeling nostalgic looking at Camtasia right now. So anyway, I do have love for Camtasia, and the Mac version and the PC version are different. They are a little bit different. They're not the same. It's not like it's Camtasia and then Camtasia for Mac. They are a little bit different. But the basic functionalities are the same. The basic look is going to be the same. Down here you have the timeline. Up here you have the player. And over here you have the different areas. And if I click this button, this is where your media files go. So on the basic level, it's pretty much the same. Editing-wise, it's pretty much the same as what I showed you in ScreenFlow. All right. So the same thing when you want to record, when you hit this red button, you have these options. It's going to allow you to choose which mic you want, right? You can choose if you have different mics. It's going to choose whether you have the audio system, whether you record from your computer, whether you want your camera and which camera you want, and then also the screen, right? And you can choose the full screen, or you can choose custom, right? So in the updated version of ScreenFlow, you can choose custom. So you can choose custom, which is cool. Now, the reason why I like custom is because I don't have to record my entire desktop, and I can choose just a particular window. So with that, I can click record, and it'll give us basically crosshairs to choose what we want to record, right? So I got kind of a messy desktop here. And it'll tell you the size. Let me escape out of this for 1 second and get the browser open. All right, we'll go back to Camtasia, and now you see it'll select the window, right? So I can choose just this window to record if I wanted to record just this window, and or my webcam if I chose to do it, right? So I can hit this. I don't remember if I have my webcam on, but we'll see. Hey everybody, this is a test for Camtasia for Mac. And I just wanted to do a quick, simple video. We're actually looking at screencast as I'm recording. Here's Facebook, and this is all the stuff we do online when we're doing a video, right? So we stop that, and then it's going to pull up the welcome message. Just drag it out of the way for now. And here we have, just like ScreenFlow, we have the two different files. Here is the webcam file. It's a little bit bigger. Here's the webcam file. You can change the size. Webcam and the audio is together, and then the file, the desktop is underneath. Basically the same basic thing there, right? So media files, this is where the media files, so basically this is reverse, the files over here. So if I wanted to, I can add, let's go add an image again. Nope, it's not how you do it. I think here you got to import the image. Import media, there you go. So it's a little bit different. You have to click on import media. Let's go add this image, import. And so here you have the image, right? And so here you can drag this on the timeline and kind of the same thing, right? Now you're starting to understand it's the same thing. You can drag and stretch out an image. If you put the player bar over it, you see where the image is in base to the rest of the other video clips, right? So what you can't do is just jam these into one another like you can on ScreenFlow. So I'll show you how to do the, right? They'll just snap back and just make them touch. So let's make this video, this image, same size, we put it there. And then this is just a cut. It'll go from this to this. Oh, you see there's a difference in audio. Not sure why, but we will shrink the audio up so it matches. It's just cut from one to the other. Now, if we want to make this transition, what you have to do is put the one you want to transitions to underneath. Let's see if I can drag this up soon. Basically, just have to put it underneath, right? And then you go to transitions and you choose your transition, right? So you have fly in, fade out, you have all these transitions, and you just drag it to the end or the beginning of whichever one you want to transition. So this is the fade. It's right here. And now if we play this and you watch here, it'll just fade. You see that? I see how it fades. And you can make the fade, you can stretch the fade out here independently. As long as you have this under it, it will then fade. So the transitions are a little different, but you have the ability to do the same exact thing, just a little bit different. And that is pretty much the thing about Camtasia. Now, one of the really cool things about Camtasia is they have audio. They have a lot more robust audio features. So if you wanted to make the audio really better, you can do dynamic processing or clipping or noise reduction. So if you're not in a really perfect quiet area or you don't have a really, really good mic, you can use the noise reduction. And this will keep the background noise down. And if you want to edit the audio, it's the same process. You just drag over whichever clips have audio. It will not allow you to drag over video clips that do not have audio, okay? So, and it's the pretty much same exact process as adding a transition, as adding any of the audio updates. Is one of the features I really like about Camtasia is their ability to edit give you much more effects on your audio, all right? So we are wrapping it up. Hey, Paul, let me know if there's any questions. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat below. And do you guys have any questions about Camtasia Studio?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
That looks great.
The same.
I remember I used to use Camtasia.
Yeah. Yeah.
On my PC, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used it too. It's been quite a while though.
Yeah, they have transitions. They also have animations, right? So you can animate your, certain things. Smart Focus is really good. So if you're doing a presentation, you can use Smart Focus. And what Smart Focus will do is automatically zoom in and zoom out based on what it thinks. And it's pretty good. It kind of gets it down. So if you want, if you were on here and you needed it to zoom in because you're talking about stuff up here, it would zoom in and then it would zoom back out. When it was done, it works pretty good that way. You may have to do some adjustments, but again, there's training on this, all this stuff, but for just getting started. Now, price-wise, I forgot to mention the price on this one. Camtasia is $299, so it's more expensive than ScreenFlow, but it is the best program for PC as far as video editing. You can add other video media clips in here and edit them, and images as well. And also record your desktop and or your webcam. So it is a full-blown editor that if you're on a PC and you don't have a Mac, this is probably the best thing for you as far as video editing. Even if you're not doing screen recording, you can just add your videos in here and edit them. I've edited Christmas videos in Camtasia and graduation videos in Camtasia, so it's great for that kind of stuff as well. But the reason we wanted to focus on video this week, guys, is because video converts, right? Video converts better than anything. So if you want to explain something on your website, here, let me just load this up right quick. You're going to want to put video on your website. So if you go to my website, what did I do, guys? Here, boom. So if you go to my website, you'll see that I have video right on the homepage there. And I have a call to action, watch this video, because what I want people to do when they first get to the website is watch the video. Video will help explain your product and services. So if you don't have a short, what we call explainer video, then what you want to do is use one of these services to easily create a quick explainer video. And you can use basically a PowerPoint and just create several different slides and then record using, ScreenFlow, Camtasia, or Screencast-O-Matic. Record your presentation right there. Just make a quick 2-minute presentation. Hey, this is what, this is who we are. This is what we do. This is how it can help you. This is what you do next, right? That's it. It doesn't have to be complicated. Simple PowerPoint or Keynote if you're on a Mac, and just record that, your voice. You don't even have to jump on the webcam if you don't want to. Put those videos on your website, and they will help you convert much better. So use your own experience surfing websites. When you get to a website and you want to find out, aren't you typically wishing they had a video to so you could just quickly watch it? And so you want to, at least I do. That's, I'm not letting me speak for everyone, but for me, that helps me navigate faster when I can get somewhere and see. And if they don't have a video, I really kind of feel let down, because then I have to kind of read through their stuff, which is okay. But typically, I like to see video. I like to see the product in action. I like to, see it. So if you can create video for your website, you will be far ahead of your competition. So I highly recommend you use this to get motivated and create video for your website. All right, you guys, any questions in the chat? And Paul and Mike, you guys have any questions?
Chat's clean, just checked it. And,
yeah, I'm good.
By the way, we want to thank Angie today for letting us know that there was a little problem starting out there. And so now that we got that straightened out, I thank Dronline there.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Angie, for hooking us up. We appreciate that. You got some fans, guys. We're growing in this thing. Hey, man.
That's a plan. That's a plan.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So, hey, that's it. I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you use one of these strategies to get some video on your website and use video. You can also use videos to put on YouTube and grow your YouTube channel. So video is where it's at. This is what we use, and hopefully you've learned something today and can get started video. And if we can be of any help, go ahead and paste your questions or concerns in the Facebook chat below the video, and we'll sure to get back to you. The other thing, if you're on the page, we have a Facebook group, and right at the top right-hand corner, right above the word success in blue, there is enter the group. So click on that link and you can join our group and you can ask us questions there. We like to kind of keep some of our content in the group. So we're just starting it out, so it's just a few people of us in there, but we are growing every day. So go ahead and enter the group and ask your questions and stuff there. This way it's not actually open to the whole world, our content. So ask your questions, get in the group, and we'll be more than willing to help you out. We also have some special trainings that we're only going to put in the group in the very near future, so make sure you join the group. All right, guys, any last minute comments, concerns, questions, anything you want me to go over?
No, I'm good.
I'm good on this end. Oh, I do have one quick question.
Yes, sir.
I have heard that Camtasia just came out with a new version. Do you know if that version is the same price and what that version number is up to now?
I do not know, but we can go take a look at their website right quick. All right, let me know if you guys are still seeing the, we're having success with the desktop. You guys should be seeing me browse into.
Well, right now you're seeing me again.
Okay. All right. Let's minimize that. All right. How about now?
Well, I see you on my screen. Let's see if that goes over to Facebook here in a second.
I'm on Camtasia. I'm on TechSmith. Camtasia's product company is called TechSmith.com. Boom, boom, boom. Now, because I'm on a Mac and I'm visiting, the new Camtasia is here, the best all-in-one video editor. Yep, there's a new one. There is a new version of Camtasia.
With a free trial.
Free trial. The single user price, it's went down, right? So it's, well, check this out, guys. So both the Camtasia version 9, so it's version 9, Windows and version Mac, on one license without any annual fees or subscription, it's $199. And then if you already have Camtasia, you want to upgrade, it's $99.50. So they have a video. I wanted to see if they had some of the new stuff. So they have, blah, blah, blah. You guys can go there and check it out. We don't have to hold you on here, but there is a new version. Oh, that's nice. They have some new animated backgrounds and stuff. Looks cool. Looks cool. Their website is really good and helpful. Again, they have video. They show you the product. So if you're interested in checking out the new Camtasia for PC or Mac, go ahead and check it out. You can just Google Camtasia and it'll bring you to their website. The website is TechSmith.
And Greg, you may want to edit that end of it because I'm still on Facebook.
Really? That's terrible.
Yeah. Hey, that's all right.
All right.
But you can use your screencast and record a small piece of that ending and plug that in.
Yep, I sure can. All right, guys. Well, hey, we're going to cut this short. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you found this educational and you enjoyed it, please share it with someone. And we look forward to you guys tuning in again next Tuesday for Technology Tuesday. You guys have a great week. Take care.
Take care, guys.
See ya.